Good afternoon. Welcome to Queen of the Classroom. I'm your lovely host, EQ, Education Queen. And today's podcast is about those students who just get teacher humor. They just understand it. And there are a few over my years of teaching that really stand out to me. There's one in particular this year that stands out to me as well. And if you have her in class, then you're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. But here's why these people are so important. Sometimes teaching is hard. We're at the front of the room. Sometimes students aren't even listening. It may look like they're listening, but maybe they're not. And then those who are listening, then we're like, I wonder if anything's getting comprehended. Like, is anything even being absorbed? It's just difficult. And then when we try to be ourselves and have some humor in there, then if that joke doesn't land, it's like a stand-up comedic performance every class period. And think of when a joke just bombs. Like, no one makes a sound, no one laughs at you. Well, I guess they laugh at you, but maybe not with you. But it's tough. It's tough up there. You know what? I think I might use that stand-up comedian line in the future because that's a good analogy. That is good. So there's a couple of students, like I said, that have stood out that I know I can rely on in order to continue being my authentic self. One was my first year of teaching. Her name was Olivia. And she got every Friends reference that I ever said. She got every Office reference I ever said because she would giggle every time. And I'm not sure if the others just didn't think it was funny or if they didn't get it, but I appreciate that young lady. And I'm pretty sure she's in college now. If I did my math correctly, she should be in college at this point. But if she's listening, girl, it was kindred spirits. Kindred spirits. I vividly remember having her in class. And then I became like reliant on her to laugh at my jokes too, which she never failed me, never failed. So now fast forward to this year. So, you know, in the office where, let's say like Michael or Dwight, or I should probably back up. If you know nothing about the office, you won't even get this joke. So we're kind of out of luck. And you should probably just pause the video now and just like go on to whatever else you were doing. But if you are familiar with The Office, then stick around. So you know, like when Michael or Dwight or Toby or Angela, anyone does something a little where you're like, what's going on there? Or it's comical, but you don't want to laugh. It's that moment where Jim will turn to the camera and just give eyes like, so in one class in particular, it's a very vibrant class. A class makes me laugh a lot. And there are numerous moments to where I have those head scratchers where I'm like, what was that? Huh? Did she just, it's a lot of those moments. So there's one student in particular that sits close to me while I'm teaching. And every time there's something that happens, let's say it's happening over here and I'm like teaching and then all of a sudden like the silly remark happens or something where I'm like, what is happening? Then I will just look at her and do the same thing as if she were my camera. So it's like talking, and then it's, or it's talking, and I'm like, now this particular student, bless her heart, every time we make eye contact, she starts laughing. I try not to, but she starts laughing. And I so appreciate her because it is students like her that entertain me in the smallest of ways, but have the biggest impact because it makes me continue showing my personality. It continues having me feel comfortable being my authentic self. So shout out to you, and you guys are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like I'm on my own documentary series every time that class rolls around, and I can do one of these to this particular student. So, bless you who understand teacher humor, who flatter us by laughing at our jokes, even if you don't understand it, and who just make us feel so comfortable being ourselves. So I really, truly appreciate students like that. I'm gonna end it here, but side note, stop emailing me. Stop it. Students, you are on winter break. You hear that last word, break. That means stop it. That means don't do any school stuff. No. Stop emailing me. I'm not going to reply to you until we get back. In fact, I turned off notifications. So I don't even receive them. It's out of sight, out of mind, because it's break. Also, I haven't even opened up the narratives yet, so like who knows when you're actually gonna get that grade back. I don't know. I haven't even opened up a single one, but it's fine. I'm on break. On break. So stop emailing. Stop it. Go back to doing whatever you want to do because it's break. Okay, have a great day. Make smart choices. Be kind to one another. See you later. Bye.